Welcome to the Geeky Girls Knit podcast. I'm Cece, also known as Java Pearl.
I'm Damaris, also known as Damaris Dash, a bit weird.
And we're glad to have you today. Today is not Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, the 25th of February, 2014, and this is episode 72. We have a lot to talk about in this episode. A lot. And lots of prizes! I want a prize. Do I win?
You're giving them away.
Oh, but I want a prize. Okay, we'll give away prizes instead. We would like to say a big welcome back to all of our returning viewers. We love you. And a big hello to any new viewers. We hope you enjoy the show. Thanks for giving us a shot. We have some new members to our Ravelry group who introduced themselves this week. Yeah, do you want to say hello to them?
Sure.
Okay.
Orange Maid, who is Helen from Scotland.
She lives not very far from us. Like, respectively, like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where, but not very far.
Okay.
Not in Edinburgh, but somewhere.
And Fran 25, who is Anne from North Carolina. Knitting for Fun, who is Pat from Brandon, Manitoba, Canada. MCJ Mom, who is Tracy from Northern Kentucky. And Sarah Jane McIvy, who is Sarah from the DC metro region.
Every time I see Sarah Jane's username, it makes me think of Doctor Who. And of my Sarah Jane, who's right there. So thanks for introducing yourself in the group this week. If you have not joined our Ravelry group, go do it right now. And then introduce yourself in the introductions thread, and we'll give you a shout out on the next episode. Or if you're already a member and haven't introduced yourself and we'll give you a shout out too. We'll just give a shout out to everyone. Hello! Just a reminder that we're no longer on Blip TV. Our iTunes feed is now feeds.feedburner.com/geekygirlsknitpodcast. And you should be getting that just fine through your podcast apps, whether it's Downcast or Dogcatcher or whatever. Or if you don't use one of those, we are on YouTube, or you can just go to the blog or to our Ravelry group and watch the embedded video. Yeah? Alright, should we get started since we have so much to talk about?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Now we're going to talk about what's on our needles and spindles.
So what's on your needles and or spindles? It's growing.
Yes.
What is this?
This is the BFF Cowl by Isolde Teague and Tiny Owl Knits.
Yes. And what are you doing this with?
Yarn. I'm doing it on US 7s, 4.5 millimeters, and the yarn is King Cole Merino Blend 4-ply in the pale lavender colorway.
Yeah. You're making progress.
Yes.
The hardest part is the Pearl 5 togethers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after you finish this one, how long does it have to be?
12 full repeats and rows 1 through 11 of a 13th repeat.
And how many repeats have you done?
4 or 3.
Okay. And then after you finish that one, you have to do the other one. Which is a what? What kind of stitch is it?
Seed pod.
Okay.
It's less the amount of repeats, but the number of rows is 40 or 50 something in a repeat.
That's a lot. And then I will be doing the same pattern with a pink yarn that left over from my Nana Swimo sweater, and then we'll exchange a link. So you'll have to decide whether you want to keep the lavender one in the, what's the one you're doing right now?
Cocoon.
Cocoon, or in the seed pod. So we can exchange. Yeah. And that's a free pattern on Knitty.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what else is on your needle and or spindle?
Spindle.
Hold it closer so they can see it.
This is 50 grams of North Ronaldsay fiber from the Hilltop Cloud Learn to Spin kit.
Yeah.
I haven't done much on it.
You're making progress, though. You're being really consistent, it looks like. You're going to have to wind off pretty soon because your spindle's going to get heavy otherwise.
Once I finish the first ball.
How many balls are there?
Excuse me, 2.
Oh, okay. How far are you from finishing the first ball?
Not very far.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Anything else on your needles and or spindles?
No.
So now shall I talk about what's on my needles?
You can't.
Why not?
Because.
Oh, yeah. Because it's my super secret project. It has moved from the cylinder into my Girl Cave bag's psychedelic frog bag. And I can't tell you anything about it other than it's a new design. That's the only thing active on my needles right now. But I have another project I'm about to put on my needles, and I'm also going to start some spinning. So I'll have stuff to talk about next week that I can actually show you. Other than that, that's it. So shall we move on to the next segment? Okay. Here.
Now we're going to talk about her finished projects.
Yes, because I finished 2 projects this week, both Revelinix projects, because you had already finished your Revelinix projects and shared that last week. Yeah. So, first thing I finished was this gorgeousness, which is my Lefty. This is a Martina Bem pattern. I did it on US 1.5, 2.5 millimeters in Knit Pick Stroll Tonal in the Thunderhead colorway, and then all the feathers are leftover sock yarn or shawl yarn or mini skeins. And I love it. Let me take it off so I can see if I can show you. Maybe. Here we go. Let's see. Let's go this way. You take the top there. There we go. It's much larger than I thought it would be. I ended up being able to do 30 feathers. And I had about maybe like 5 grams of the Thunderhead left, which was not enough to do another repeat. It kind of surprised me how many I got because the pattern, she got 29 feathers with 130 grams of the main color. I only had 100 grams of the main color and I got 30 feathers. Are you trying to make it sparkle? Ooh, it's sparkly ocean. I love it. And I got so many compliments on it last night at Knit Group. And I love it, love it, love it. And you may not have it.
I don't want it.
Good, because you can't have it. And then my other FO is my spinning for the Revelinix. It looks orange. It's like hot, hot, hot pink.
Neon.
Like bright. I don't know why it's not showing up the color better. This was 20 grams of Poonies from Ellie's Knit Insanity on Etsy. And it was 50% baby camel and 50% Tessa silk with added Angelina sparkle. And I got 80 yards out of 20 grams, which I looked at my last spinning project, the one before this, and I had gotten around 3.65 yards per gram. And this one I got 4 yards per gram. So I'm spinning at a smaller thread and then 2-plying it, just like I did the other, but I was able to get more yards per gram. So I'm very pleased with it. I'm not sure what I will make with it. Since it's just 80 yards, it probably will be like an accent in some project. So, but I love how it turned out, and I loved spinning the Poonies. They were so wonderful to spin. And I'm not sure what I'm going to spin next. I've got a couple of options up above Damaris's head. So I will pick one of those and start spinning it. So, and that's everything I've finished. So we probably should move on to the next segment. Now it's time for my favorite part of our show. Yummies! Yummies! I've messed up the intro like 5 times already. Damaris, what are yummies?
Yummies are our current favorite things we like, things we want to talk to you about.
Yummies. So, the first show, it seems like most of our yummies are something that you're going to have to go to our show notes and click to watch, because that's just been the week it has been. So, first up, Lupin Owns Jacob, who is Holly on Ravelry, sent us a video, and it is Curling, narrated by Sir David Attenborough as if it were a nature documentary, and it is hysterical. It is so funny. The Hubs has played it like 4 or 5 times because he just thinks it's so funny, so he keeps watching it. So I feel like I have such a better understanding of curling now. It's really good. So we'll put it in the show notes so you can go watch it. You want to talk the second one?
Sure. There's going to be a recurring character in Series 8 of Doctor Who.
Huzzah! So if you don't want to be spoiled, go away for a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Samuel Anderson is going to play a teacher at Coal Hill School named Danny Pink.
Pink!
I think you're just going to like him because of his name.
Yes. Yes. So Coal Hill School is the same school that Jenna's character Clara teaches at, and
where the first Doctor's companions, Ian Chesterton and Barbara Wright worked at. We've come full circle.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us on. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. A little Lion King for your knitting entertainment pleasure. Because I bet they're knitting while they're watching this, maybe.
What if they're crocheting?
For your crocheting entertainment pleasure.
For crafting.
Or what if they're driving? For your driving entertainment pleasure.
Why are you watching us when you should be driving?
Well, some of them listen to us and don't necessarily watch the video. Or maybe they are on like a bus or a train or something, commuting.
For whatever you're doing.
For your entertainment pleasure. We give you Lion King. Hakuna Matata.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about Mr. Pink?
He's got a nice coat.
He does. We will put a link to the article in the show notes. And they were talking about recording episode 4 and 5 in that article as well. Oh, and something else about Doctor Who we didn't put in the show notes. I don't think we talked about this last week. That Peter Capaldi is not returning to Series 2 of The Musketeers because of the filming demands of Doctor Who. I don't know how they're going to write him out. I kind of would...
What if they don't write him out? What if they get someone else to play?
No, I don't want them to do that. I want them to make him be like a special guest star occasionally on The Musketeers. Because his character...
Special evil guest
That's
star.
right, his character is so evil. He's twirling his mustache.
Hey, Peter, we need you on The Musketeers. Okay, hang on, I've got to grow this beard.
I'll take the TARDIS and go back in time. Okay, so yeah. So. Okay, you're the next one.
Yeah. Okay, the cabin pressure recording for the last episode, Zurich, was on Sunday.
Yes.
And we just have pictures from there.
We don't have an air date yet. We hope soon. We hope not Christmas time, like has been rumored. That would be bad. We want it soon. Like, tomorrow.
If you don't want to be spoiled for, like, people who are there, I saw in the pictures taken, I saw the man who plays Mr. Shappy and Matilda Ziegler, I think, who plays Princess Teresa. So,
I like her.
I like Teresa.
What's her full character's name?
Princess Teresa Gustava Bonaventura of Liechtenstein, Countess of Spondheim, and Protector Extraordinary of the Cantons of Nîmes. Who are you?
Cece?
That is my favorite episode.
I like that episode. We're gonna have to do a re-listen before the last episode comes out. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about cabin pressure? It's alright. It will be okay. So the Hubs sent me a link this week that was just so adorable. So apparently NPR celebrated Winnie the Pooh's 90th with a airing of a very rare recording of A.A. Milne actually reading some of the book.
When we were young. There's more than one book.
No, they corrected it.
Oh.
It was not from when we were very young. It was from a story that appeared as the third chapter of Milne's volumes of stories called Winnie the Pooh. They corrected it. They thought it was from when we were young, but it actually was not.
Oh.
I just saw that when I looked on this today. But it's only it's less than 2 minutes long. It's pretty short, but it's adorable to listen to him talk about.
It's from 1929.
Yeah, and the quality is actually really good for being such an old recording. So that was pretty cool. Now I need to go back to the show notes. So we'll put a link to that in the show notes. Anything else you want to talk about before we get to GGK Crafty Pad? Okay, so now we are coming to GGK Crafty Pad. We are continuing to play Alphabet Soup. Today is X. I don't think this is going to be a repeat of last week when we tried to think of words that begin with the letter X, because there aren't very many.
Xylem, X-ray, xylophone.
Mine was... Oh, I can't remember, because I've already posted mine.
Xeno something.
Hold on, I'm looking. I can't remember what...
Xanthip.
Hold on. I'm clicking.
Xanthip.
Something like that. It means ill-tempered woman. And I put that before my morning coffee. That's me. So don't anybody get between me and my coffee. So hopefully you can come up with some kind of X word for today. I think that it should be very allowable to cheat and choose something that like X is a second letter, like excited or extreme or something like that.
Extreme.
Or exterminate.
X-Men.
Oh, X-Men, that would work. That would be a good one.
I said xylem.
Yeah, so that one's a hard one. So if you need to cheat and do something that's like EX, it's okay. Do that. It's fine. So, we have picked, what have we picked?
5 photos from you guys that we liked, and 2 photos,
One each
from us.
Okay, so we're going to put them in right here. So hold on. Here they come. So those were our favorite pictures of this week. Y'all are taking more and more amazing pictures. It's getting so hard to choose. So, we released the March list this week as well.
Colors.
Yes. We had so much fun with the theme of Alphabet Soup for February that we thought we would do another themed one. So, you should have seen the list just at the end of the pictures there. So, there's all kinds of different colors, but also words associated with colors, like bright or neon or primary or
Glitter.
That's my favorite. Pink and glitter are going to be my favorite days. I already know what I'm going to take for glitter. So, we hope you'll join in on the fun. We pick our favorite pictures from Instagram, where you do hashtag GGK Crafty Pad, but you're welcome to post them anywhere. We have a thread in our Ravelry group if you want to post them there. But Just post them anywhere, but if you want to be considered for one of our favorites, make sure you post on Instagram and use the hashtag. Because if you don't use the hashtag, I can't find you. Alright. Not much in Scotland this week. Knitting club, Monday, that was yesterday. It was big. There was a lot of people last night. And we don't have Guild again until March. We're finally getting some sun. We had to close the curtains because the sun was too bright for the recording. And that's about it. So should we move on to the next segment?
Yep.
All right.
Now we're going to talk about what books we're reading and what TV we're watching.
So what are we reading?
Emma by Jane Austen.
Yeah. I hit officially page 100, I think, last night.
I don't have pages.
So I think that puts me at like 25% done or something. 20, I don't know. I'm trying to read it slow to try to keep even with you. Yeah. So I'm also still reading Organized Simplicity, The Clutter-Free Approach to Intentional Living by Tish Oxenreider. She has a podcast called, is it The Art of Simple, I believe, that I've been listening to, and it's really good. She and her family are about to go on a trip around the entire world for a year. Like, they'll be traveling to all these different countries over the course of a year. And they're talking about selling their home and everything to travel for a year. Isn't that crazy? I'm excited to listen to their journey, because that should be fun. And I'm also still reading The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini. I am in the 4th book of the cycle, which is the final book of the cycle, called Inheritance. Now we should talk about telly. There's not that much this week, because the Olympics were on, and they are now over. We
finished figure skating.
Yes, figure skating.
And speed skating.
And speed skating. A little bobsledding. A little curling, after we saw the documentary thing, we kind of understand it a little better. So, but that is over. We've also been watching
Criminal Minds.
Season 5. The episode...
Much emotion.
After episode 100 was, cry, tears.
Although Spencer does have a nice scarf. I would like to make that scarf.
Is there a pattern?
I don't know. I'd have to find closer up pictures. He also has lots of bad sweaters and cardigans. I wouldn't make them all.
And mix match socks.
Yes, it's adorable.
And then the Hubs and I are still watching Leverage Season 4. Mr. Sci-Fi himself that's in every show known to man.
Mark Shepard
was on again last night when we were watching.
Batman.
He had a daughter that he got the Leverage team to help him save.
Batman.
And then we've been watching Bones Season 8. We're like over halfway through the season already because we've been like marathon watching it. We have learned our lesson not to watch it while we're eating dinner.
It's better to watch Criminal Minds instead.
You watch Criminal Minds while you're eating dinner, and then you can watch Bones. Yeah. We started watching the new episode of The Musketeers, but we did not get it finished before we were ready to record. And because we're recording on Tuesday this week instead of Wednesday, we're a little behind. So next week will be full of the epicness of telly because, like, all the shows are back almost. So it's going to be like, TV! TV! So, stay tuned for next week. All right, should we move on to the next segment?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Now is the time that you've all been waiting for. Revelinx 2014.
Damn. over.
Team Geeky Girls Knit. Our 60 team members ended up with 2,585 entries into our giveaways. Holy crap. That was a lot. That was a lot of work. I spent hours trying to tabulate them all. Our team earned 502 medals and completed 217 projects with 60 people. That's like an average of more than 3 projects per person. That's crazy. And somewhere around like 8-ish medals per person on average. Insane. We want to give a special shout out to the winners of our big 3 categories. They earned 8 extra entries into the giveaways for these categories. So the first one is the member of Team Geeky Girls Knit who completed the most project for our team. With 18 finished projects, that goes to Linda M. Noble. Yay! Great job. The team member of Team Geeky Girls Knit who earned the most medals for our team with 50 medals was Allie Mack. And we had a tie in our final category, which was the member of Team Geeky Girls Knit who completed the most unique events. So that meant that each of the events only counted once, even if you did multiple projects for those events. With 21 total events completed, it was a tie between Linda M. Noble and Allie Mack. And there were a couple other people that were like right close behind those two. And it kept switching back and forth, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know who it's going to be. Also, I didn't write this in the show notes, but I meant to say it. Our team had at least 1 entry in 31 out of the 34 events for the Ravelinix. That's crazy. So way to go, everyone. We're very proud of you. You did an amazing job. Now then.
It's time for prizes.
It's time for prizes. We have 17 prizes to give away. Here are the rules. Each person could only win 1 prize. So when we did the random number generator, if one of your entry numbers was chosen more than once, we threw that one out and drew another one. And we did have some like that. We had one person who would have won like 3 or 4 times. But so she gets 1 prize, and then we kept drawing. You will have 30 days from today to contact us about your prize. Otherwise, you forfeit it. So 30 days from the day this goes live, which is today, whatever today is, the 25th. So, you need to send me, Java Pearl, JAVAPURL, a PM on Ravelry. Once you see this and know that you won, if possible, please tell me what your prize was just so that I can kind of double check and make sure everything matches up. I need your real name and your mailing address to post it to you. Unless it's an electronic prize, we do have 3 electronic prizes, which you'll just need to contact me and tell me you saw this, and then I'll send you your prize via PM. Okay, are we ready? So the first prize is the small set of 3.5 millimeter stitch markers. These stitch markers were donated to us by Princess Bumps. And the winner of this is, I don't know how to say it, BUKAUS. So, BUKAUS, you are the winner of these stitch markers. So send me a PM. The next prize is 7 millimeter stitch markers. And the winner of those is Saratoga Knitting. So Saratoga Knitting, send me a PM. The next prize is a set of 3.5 millimeter stitch markers. They're larger beads, so I'm calling them the large set. And the winner of this is PAZ Scott. Okay. Next up, you want me to take them? Okay. Next up, we have a hand-woven lamb's wool greeting card. And that winner is May G. So May G, please send me a PM with your mailing address. The next prize is a hand-woven silk greeting card. And the winner of that is Leaner. So send me a PM, Leaner. Okay, next up. Ooh, I'm sorry, I just bumped the camera. I apologize. Next up is the purple greeting card with owl buttons on it. And the winner of that is Mighty Mommy. Congratulations, Mighty Mommy. You get it in there? All right. The next up is the pink greeting card with owl buttons. And the winner of that is Evil Twin 2. That just says who made them. You can just stick that back in there. That's fine. Okay, then we have the 3 digital prizes. So these 3 people will each get a coupon code for me valued at $5.50 American to be used in my Java Pearl Designs pattern shop on Ravelry. That will get you 1 pattern. And the 3 winners of that are Angie's Hip, Nana PEI, and Ahola Knitting. So Angie's Hip, Nana PEI, and Ahola Knitting. Send me a PM that you've seen this, and I will send you your coupon code to redeem for one of my patterns. Next up, hold on, I need a drink of water. This is a lot of prizes, y'all.
Project bags.
Yes, now we are to project bags. First up is the Cheaper Than Therapy project bag. The winner of that is Allie Mac. Congratulations. Next up is the Owls project bag. The winner of that is Pillfink. Congratulations to Pillfink. All right, next up is the Pretty Cheap project bag. Cheap is CHEEP because it's a bird. Get it? Pretty Cheap project bag. And the winner of that is Kelly Cron. So congratulations, Kelly Cron. Send me a PM. All right, next up is the Will Knit for Coffee project bag. The winner of that is Lindsay, Linzie. So Lindsay, send me a PM. Next up, we have the Peace Signs project bag. The winner of that is Ginger Twist Studio. So send me a PM. I actually will just hand deliver yours when you send me after you send me a PM, because that way I don't have to mail it because you're here. Next up is the Dragonfly project bag. And that goes to PPX-Man. So send me a PM and I'll hand deliver yours as well. And the final prize is a set of Knit Pro Symphony Wood double-pointed sock needles. The winner of that is Essie Hepworth. So congratulations, Essie Hepworth. Send me a PM so we can post those to you. That was 17 prizes. Congratulations. But guess what? Guess what?
What?
That's not all. We decided everyone's a winner. So the other 41 team members that did not win one of these 17 prizes, on Saturday, this Saturday, March the 1st, watch your PM message box on Ravelry. I will be sending you a coupon code that you can use for 50% off all the patterns in my shop on Ravelry. You can only use it one time, but you can use it for multiple patterns. So if you want to go in and click and buy all the patterns, it'll take 50% off all of them, but you can only use it once. So you have to decide up front which ones you're going to buy because you can't go back in and buy extras. So I will be sending that out to everyone who was not one of these 17 on Saturday. I want to try to give the 17 a chance to watch to see who won those prizes. So I will be sending that coupon code out on Saturday with details. So guess what? Everyone's a winner. Congratulations, everyone. I wish we had stuff we could mail to all of you, but we just can't with 60 team members. So hope you enjoy your prizes. Congratulations to everyone. I was just shocked and in awe of all the amazing things that got finished during these games. So y'all did amazing. We're very proud of you, and thanks for participating with us. It would not have been near as fun without each of you to compete along with. So, all right, with that, I think we're ready for the next segment.
Now it's time for Ask the Geeky Girls.
All right, we have a question today from Ugly Betty, who is Liz from Scotland. And she says, "Hi." Hello.
Hi.
Homeschooling is not as popular in Scotland as it is elsewhere in even the UK. Are you finding it okay to meet and make friends, Damaris? I hope you're finding people-friendly love. So, this is pretty much directed at you, and I can kind of fill in on the homeschooling technical end, but you want to answer your part of the question first?
Sure.
Okay.
I have made friends. They're just not my age. They're all, most of them are older than me. And there's one that's very much younger than me.
But he adores you. He is like, you are like his favorite person in the whole world. But you're also going to be starting to do something with some kids your age soon, which is?
In April, I'm going to do a drama theater class thing.
Starting in April, because it's a 12-week. And then if you like it, we'll probably continue putting you into the next terms.
Yeah.
So you're excited about this drama and musical theater. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say about homeschooling? Geometry stings.
Yeah. So does biology.
We kind of agree on that. So, kind of the homeschooling angle of that is we chose to stay on a U.S. school system type setup because the Hub's PhD will most likely be a 3-year program. It could be a 4-year, but most likely it will be 3-year. And Damaris started her freshman year of high school this year.
I keep thinking I'm in 8th grade.
Nope, not anymore. You're a freshman.
What? No.
So if we return to the U.S. after 3 years here, that would put her at her senior year of high school, which is the last year of school before college in the U.S. And we were concerned about how credits and things would transfer and work out for if she goes to college in the U.S. So we decided to stay on a U.S. school system setup, and for high school in the U.S., you have to earn, I believe it's 26 credits, and some of them are very specific, like I think you have to have, this is all written down, I'm just not pulling it all off the top of my head exactly, but I think it's like you have to have 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 4 credits of science, you have to have like history and
electives like drama, stuff count.
PE, finance. So there are some very specific ones that she most definitely has to do, but then we have some options that we can do elective-wise to make up the rest of them. So we don't use one set curriculum. We kind of do a mix-mash of stuff, but everything she does is online-based, and most of them have videos that teach the lesson, which is very helpful. And then she does the work, and it automatically checks it for her, or for the geometry especially, we do go over it. But
which is not always helpful when they don't provide an explanation for an answer.
Yeah, especially if it's something that I don't remember how to do from geometry. Because, gosh, it's been a lot of years since I did geometry. And I wasn't very good at it to begin with. The other stuff I can typically handle. It's the geometry that's kind of kicking our rears right now. What was I going to say? Recently, just in the last, like, probably 9 weeks or so, we have started where I give her what needs to be accomplished within a 3-week period, and she decides when and how she does it. As long as it's all completed at the end of the 3-week period, I don't care how she does it. And about once a week we check in and kind of look over stuff and make sure she's kind of on track and not waiting until the last day to try to do everything. That would be insane.
I give myself a break on the last day.
Yeah, which is fine. As long as you're getting everything done, that's fine with me. So, that's kind of our approach to homeschooling. It wouldn't work for everyone, but it does work for us. And we actually do like each other quite a bit most days. And so we don't mind being with each other a lot. Every once in a while. But we do really like each other. And enjoy spending time together, so. It's fun sometimes when we're not doing geometry and biology. So
biology is the same way. They put stuff in the exams that they did not cover in the lessons for that chapter.
So we may be taking a different approach to that in the next semester, but
we're very pink now.
I know, the sun is like doing crazy things to us.
It's because I'm wearing red and the sun is just like, here, let's make you different colors.
We are planning to get a new camera, hopefully in the next month or so. That hopefully, oh, there we go, and now we're kind of back to normal color again. Hopefully once we get the new camera, it'll be better. We're trying. Anyway, so that was the Ask the Geeky Girls question for this week. Thank you to Liz, Ugly Betty, for asking the question. If you have a question you'd like us to answer, what should they do?
Go to our Ask the Geeky Girls thread in our Ravelry group and just post it.
Yeah, and what kind of questions can they ask us?
Any question.
We haven't
But not one like, is interdimensional travel possible? I don't even know where to begin on that.
But it could be a question of, if
what are the other dimensions?
If interdimensional travel were possible, where would you go? That we'd answer.
What are the other dimensions? Asgard?
Sure.
Yes, let's go to Asgard.
Yeah. So, if you have any questions, we are happy to answer them. So just post them in the thread, and we're just going down the list and answering them in the order they came in. All right. It's time for another giveaway. Prizes for everyone. Actually, we only have one prize of the next one. So, all right.
We're doing the 400 member giveaway.
Yes, because we have over 400 members. I didn't look to see how many. Last I checked, it was 402. Yeah. So we would like to say a big thanks to Bijou Basin for providing us with 2 skeins of the Bijou Basin Lhasa Wilderness 75-25 yak and bamboo yarn in the Lohengrin colorway.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, it's a little brighter. And the Kalubra Simple Shawlette pattern was also donated by them to go to one winner. You guys made us cry. Oh, wow. We just kind of went with very weird colors. The sun is kind of doing weird things to us. Nope.
Hi.
Look at our radiance. Hello. Okay, you guys made us cry a lot with your responses to the question for this thread, because we asked you to tell us what you liked about our podcast, what your favorite part is, and everybody was so nice and so kind and said such lovely things. Oh, now we're normal colors. We're not radiating anymore. Everybody said such nice things, and it just made me cry over and over. Every time a new post was added, I was like, oh. Because we love you guys. Lots. So, for this thread, we had... My mouse is not working.
We had a lot.
Yeah, we had... I'm trying to think. Look here. I was the first post, so 2 through 68. Alright. 2 through 68. Oh, before I show this, I want to say, for the Ravelinix, we used the random number generator as well. We just decided not to do it on air because it would take so long to do 17, and since you could only win once, we ended up having to draw probably closer to 25 numbers because some people got drawn more than once. So we'd use the same thing. Okay. The winner is
The answer to the universe.
number 42.
Life, the universe, and everything.
I think that's on the previous page.
It is. Click.
Click. I clicked. Okay, 42. 42, 42, 42. Is it you? It is you if you are Denise Chang. Congratulations, Denise Chang, who is Denise from I'm not sure where. How do I right click?
2 fingers.
Open in new tab. Let's see if she says where she's from. U.S. Somewhere in the U.S. So Denise, you are the winner of the Bijou Basin yarn and the pattern. So send me a PM on Ravelry to Java Pearl with your mailing address, and we will get that mailed out to you. You have 30 days to claim your prize. And thank you, everyone who has joined our group. We couldn't do this without you. We wouldn't do this without you, because otherwise we'd just be talking to ourselves.
It's very nice.
It is very nice. It's so soft and squishy. So can't wait to see what you knit up with this, Denise. So congratulations, and on to 500. All right, on to the next segment. We're out of prizes.
We've been run dry.
Well, actually, that's not true. We have more prizes in our, I was going to say in our box, but it's not a box. It's on the shelf behind us.
What?
Not there. You can't see them. They're down below the couch.
Oh. They're hidden.
Yes. So.
Obscured from view.
Yes. So we will have some prizes upcoming in the future. We are going to be doing our next CAL. Will be starting on March the 1st and running through May the 31st. So that's 3 months.
Spring.
Yes. And it is a sweater CAL.
Or cardigan.
Jumper, vest.
Anything.
Okay, but we did not decide if it has to be adult-sized or what if it can be like a child or baby sweater.
I think both.
You think all? Okay. And they can enter as many as they want, but you cannot start the sweater before March the 1st. Feel free to double dip in other CALs, and we'll have prizes. We just haven't got those ironed out yet, but there's prizes. Now we're changing colors again. The sun's going behind the cloud. Craziness. So I'll be opening threads for the sweater CAL this weekend. And excited to see your sweaters. I am going to be doing the Delancey cardigan.
Yeah, it's a cardigan. Cardigan is one you button up.
I know, but I'm trying to think if that's in the name.
I don't think so. I think it's just Delancey. It said that on the picture.
Okay. And most likely I'm going to be doing it in gray and pink.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I might be doing the Delancey. I might do something else. Who knows?
We were going to knit the Delancey together at some point, so if I'm going to knit it, you probably should knit it too.
I thought we were doing the one with the hood together.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. What color are you thinking of your Delancey in, though? Pink and silver?
I don't know.
No, probably not pink and silver, because that's what I'm doing. Pink and gray, actually. Gray, silver, kind of the same thing.
Blue.
Blue and what?
Purple. I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, not together. Maybe some blue. Maybe some purple. Who knows?
Blue with purple stripes would be pretty.
Blue and bronze. I'm a Ravenclaw. Yeah.
Or you could do bronze as the main color with the blue stripes as the pop of color.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Blue
awesome.
and silver is just ridiculous.
Blue and bronze would be really
Blue
pretty.
And bronze.
We'll have to look for yarn. I won't be starting mine until probably late in March because I have some design work that I am trying to madly work on. So, but you're welcome to start yours on March the 1st and can't wait to see. You can knit, crochet. You can't spin a sweater. You can weave a sweater, though. So if you want to weave a sweater, you can.
Go on.
You can spin the fiber into yarn to knit or crochet or weave the sweater. But I don't think you can spin a sweater.
It's magic.
Oh my gosh, it's a sweater! So, with that, I think we are to the end of our show and are kind of rambling now, and I think we're both exhausted from all the Ravelinix work. It was hard work. Hours and hours and hours on my spreadsheet. If y'all could see my spreadsheets.
She loves spreadsheets.
I love spreadsheets. I think I ended up with 6 different spreadsheets for the Ravelinix because I had to track so many different things.
She loves spreadsheets.
It was insane. So if you were one of the 17 prize winners for the Ravelinix, send me a PM to Java Pearl. Or if you were the winner of our 400 member giveaway, send me a PM. And then if you were one of the other 41 team members, watch your inbox on Saturday. We're changing color again. For your coupon code. Because everyone is a winner. You're a winner, and you're a winner. Oh, heck, everyone's a winner. Okay, do you want to tell them where to find us online?
You can find us at geekygirlsknit.blogspot.com. There are links to everywhere else we are online. iTunes, YouTube, Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram. Not Blip.
Not Blip.
No.
Not anymore. Yeah, so all those links are on our website. And with that, I think we'll bid you adieu. We missed last week when we were doing the R's. We could have done au revoir. Somebody posted that in the thread.
French.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Send me PMs. I expect my mailbox to be exploding pretty quick, hopefully, after we get this up. And we will talk to you next week on our normal day, Wednesday. That's the current plan. If anything changes, we'll let you know. But that plan is next Wednesday. All right. Bye. Happy knitting.